Hello everybody, my name is Stefan. We are with Huberland Homestead, a small farm in Manitoba. We have sheep here. We have around 50 ewes, and today I just wanted to record a video showing what needs to be in place so you can be sure that the lamb is okay. So what needs to happen with the lamb once the sheep finished lambing, what needs to happen to the lamb so you can be sure that the lamb is okay. So first of all, you need to have a shed protected from the north wind. It does not need to be insulated. For example, my sheds are not insulated at all. They're just protected from the north wind and from the sides here, and here as well. That's the first thing, protection from wind. So for sheep, you don't need to have warm sheds, because if you have warmth, then you have moisture, and if it's moisture, then that means pneumonia or problems with breathing. So it's better to have just a normal temperature, just protected from wind and drafts, and enough bedding on the floor. But for example, now it's like -5. If you have like -20, -10, 30 and strong wind, then I just take them inside here into this little shed, but it's also not heated, so it's just a little bit warmer. It's just protected from all wind. That's basically the main thing, to have them protected from all drafts and winds. Second is to be sure the sheep has licked them dry, so they're wet when they're lambed. They're wet, and be sure to have them dry. If they stay wet, they will freeze, because you have a wet lamb and they have a cold temperature, it turns to ice. So yeah, if the sheep did not do its job, for example, like this mom is okay, she does the job, then I would just take some cloths and dry them up to be sure that they are dry. That's the second step. The third step is to make sure that they are drinking. That's one of the most important steps, because if they start drinking, then they will be okay. So they have warm milk coming to their bodies, that warms them up, gives them energy, and they should be fine. So how to make sure that they're drinking is usually, like, if the lamb is a good one, then they will do it by itself. Like the lamb will find the udder itself with no problem. But if you have problems, then you have to take the lamb, hold the sheep, and then connect, I guess, the lamb to the udder, to the teat. Make sure that the lamb is drinking. How do we make sure the lamb is drinking? When we connect it to the udder, when the tail starts to wiggle around, it means that the lamb is okay. So for example, if you have the sheep here standing like this, and for a long time it's never drinking, and it's like humping up, then that's a bad sign. But if they are drinking, if they are connecting to the udder after you did, for example, I can show you here, after you connected manually, I guess, and for example this little lamb is going there trying to search, so this means that everything's okay. So the lamb is quite strong, it goes to the udder, it starts to find it, it does a job, connects, and then it starts to wiggle its tail, as you see here. So when the tail is wiggling, then it means everything's okay. So basically 3 steps: have protected from the cold drafts, wind, enough bedding. Second step, to have the lamb dry, not wet. And the third step is to make sure that the lamb is drinking. Either you connect it manually, or the lamb does it by itself. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I'll answer them, do my best.